Okay, maybe in a while. It says it's preparing. Yeah. So while we are, yeah, it says it's preparing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing my voice, which means that it's already there. Yes. All right.
Hi, Annabelle. Nice to see you.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
It's lovely to see you, to see
Yeah.
everyone.
I'm so sorry that we didn't meet last week.
Oh, it's always perfect, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, like
Who are we to plan anything?
absolutely, yeah. I was just sharing a few things, and we are
Just say,
streaming.
Michael,
Hey,
nice to see
Michael.
you. Hi,
Hey.
good morning. Yeah.
Good to see you all.
Nice
to see you.
see everyone. I just started streaming in YouTube, but it's private, it's not public, and then it's gonna be visible for members. And today we pick a very, in my opinion, interesting topic, interesting title, but let's see what comes from there. So the title is How Selfing Mechanisms Reinforce the Illusion and How to Recognize Them in Daily Life. I'm gonna say that again. How selfing mechanisms reinforce the illusion and how to recognize them in daily life. So we can start from here. Would you like to share something?
You.
Okay.
Ladies first.
Yeah, so what can be said about that? How to recognize selfing mechanisms? What means, like, what first means selfing mechanisms? What we call selfing mechanisms, what we can point in our experience that, oh, this is like a selfing mechanisms. In my experience, it's like when there is this, a feeling usually comes as a feeling, and it is support, or it comes with a intense emotion or experience, where there is the feeling that there is a, it's as if something contracts, it's as if something comes like, usually it feels like that when it's being pointed out, like my name or what am I. It happens very often in some kind of institutions, let's say bank, or like lately last month, but yeah, it was not so long ago. We were applying for a visa, for a US visa. Still our country requires a visa, so we were we had to prepare all these documents and to be there and to have this interview, and it's like, oh, it's as if there is a selfing mechanism there contracting the whole system. And another thing that I notice when, again, there is an intense emotion, it's as if this emotion is here for me, or I am experiencing this emotion. I'm feeling anger, I'm feeling angry, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling irritated, or it is all happening to me. Yeah, and selfing mechanisms are something that can happen or may happen like it can come back, so to speak, no matter if we saw through the illusion of the separate self or not. Like the body keeps, the score keeps a memory of an identity, or artificial identity, or non-existent identity, and sometimes it still behaves or contracts. It's as if there is. And how to recognize those in daily life? How to transcend those, because we know that there isn't, but still mechanisms are operating or working. Mm. And what can be done? What would you like to say?
Okay.
So that's a little introduction of
So first
sharing my
is-
experience. Yeah.
First is that this is pure illusion. This is coming from our childhood. The first authority we met in our incarnation, let's say, are our parents, and they say, you are my little boy, girl, and this is you. And we, wow, I'm this body, I'm so small, and we start creating all these mechanisms, how to move in life.
How to manage cope. Mm.
And now we are here to see the illusion, and then all these mechanisms will start falling down. So first, we are vast, eternal. End of story. And now from here,
Mm.
let's notice that body is like a car. Car is not persona, and body also is not persona. Тялото не е въодушевено. The body is not a subject. I don't know how this
Okay, I also don't know that.
word in English. Въодушевено. Во, че няма душа.
I don't know.
Okay, body is not a subject. This is the main belief, because we are the only real, not thing here. We are the only reality. We're the real one. And because of our childhood, information came, you are this body and this name. So, because you are real, so our existence is coming as if that body is real. And thoughts are coming to fighting and protecting body, and a full mess. And the life is coming so challenging, and yeah. And we believe that all these contractions and fears here are someone real, moving through life as this body. But it's not true. And this metaphor, snake or rope. So the illusion is snake. This body is real. And I, the real one, am this body. This is, we see this in the rope, we see the snake. And we allow mind to protect the body and to say contract, create shame, guilt, all these selfish, selfing things, mechanisms, with the good intention to protect us body.
What mind thinks we are.
Yeah. And now we're saying, okay, wait a minute.
Mm.
Right now, let's notice visual field, colors, forms, all life appear in the visual field right now, as it is. including body. Notice that body is part of visual field. And because we are the real one, so this is not real. This is just exactly like on this screen on a computer. These colors on the screen are not real. Computer is real, the screen is real, but all these forms moving here and there, these bodies in the screen are nothing. They are not real. Yes, they are here, but yeah. And we are vast, eternal, behind the screen of consciousness. Let's notice right now this screen of consciousness, including body. Ah, Hmm. Hmm. And we can notice that so-called life, these colors, forms, sensations, they are not subject. They cannot be aware. Hmm. And now we see that this is rope and not snake. Ah,
And there is no need to reinforce the illusion that this is a snake. So
yeah, and this is love. Everything appear. Oh. And all the fears are from our childhood, so innocent. When we are little, small, how is the word? Young. Yeah. Oh, we love all these fairy tales. Or we love to watch scary movies. Scary?
horror,
Horror
scary.
movies. And this mechanism continue, want to see that, a projection, something bad will happen, something dangerous, the world is dangerous. Now Trump, Putin, all this stuff, and say, no, this is pure illusion. No need your fear to be projected here,
Projected.
to be projected in your screen of life. No, just, I'm not here to be scared from any politics or events or whatever. I'm vast. I'm here to manifest my heart, my love, my desires. Ah. Mm. Yeah. And when we discover and embody that to teach our children or friends,
To, to show them with experience that there is another possibility to live. There is another way of being here.
yeah. Notice right now, without idea that there is a persona, that you are persona, you can look left and right and you can notice that you are here. right now and right now. And doesn't matter what Lubo is speaking, but you're here and this is happening right now. And there is not time because this is not real. We're eternal and all this is moving. All this is our projections. And our beautiful heart can stop living fear and contraction. Hmm. Yeah.
Another way to stop reinforcing the illusion or to recognize selfing mechanisms is that they usually come with pain. It becomes tough. Like, becomes really tough. So that's a sign that it's not here. There is something going on here that is not quite right.
And also that no need to fight with fear.
Or with these
Again,
mechanisms.
this is like we see the rope, but we see the mind see snake and fear is here. And we see that this is rope and fear is here. What to fight with fear? This is rope. Okay. So to fight with fear, this is like to reinforce that fear is something important for us, protecting us from the snake, but this is rope and we see this is love. This is not snake. And fear is here, and to fighting with fear is so the best way is just deep. What is the word?
Deep bow, I don't know.
Yeah, to the
Bow,
fear.
bow.
We see love and fear, and just
Yeah, fear can be met with love and compassion and gratitude.
yeah, start dissolving. We're not fighting with that energy. Nothing scary is here, just fear. Kino
Theater.
Theater? Movie theater? Or cinema? Like in the cinema where watching some scary movie and fear is coming. We're not running from the cinema, we're just moving. So this is the story, and now the same. So nothing scary is here. Only projections are creating the snake, and something bad will happen in the future. Yeah, create imaginary snake, and let's feel fear. And you say, but there's no snake. Oh, this is rope, and cannot become snake. Yeah. And also, I want to invite, this is the best for me, when we feel lost in stories, emotions, and just to say, this is like grounding, something vast is here, and holding all these parts which are screaming, running, jumping, flying.
Fighting also. I think that's okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Feel free to share whatever comes for you, or just to share your experience, or just unmute yourself and
Mhm.
Hi there.
Hi, George. Yeah.
Hi, George.
I still feel like there's a separate self here. And all the explanation that you give and other people give makes sense to me. Of course, yes, makes sense to me. But I still have the sense that I am separate. I don't feel any universality. It's just like there's a me here and the rest of the world out there. And I don't know how to see through that illusion of the separate self.
Okay. This is absolutely easy. So me and separation is coming because thought says this body is someone, is persona, is subject. And because this body is subject and now just notice that body cannot be subject. Look at the body. Look at the body. Look at your body right now.
Yes, I totally agree. The body cannot be subject. Makes perfect sense. The body is just a physical entity. So I agree with that.
Like a car, yeah. Car
Like
is
a
not
car.
subject. Yeah,
Yes, like a car. Yes, I agree.
yeah. And we're
But
going to the hospital exactly like car to the service to check it, open, changing some things, cutting. Yeah, it's absolutely the same. Toot, toot, toot. Okay, okay, it's running again. Okay, yeah.
yes, I don't have a sense that I am the body.
Beautiful.
It's clear to me the body is just, I mean, there are sensations in the body, obviously, but I don't identify so much with the body. I think my problem is I identify with my thoughts.
Okay. And when there are no thoughts,
Are you still here?
Yes, but there are almost always our thoughts. Yes. No, I understand. I can stop and meditate briefly, and I'm still here. And even when I'm asleep, I'm still here. I don't die.
Nice.
So all that makes intellectual sense to me. I get it.
Yeah. So the easiest way first is so the body is po grubo.
It's like gross.
Gross.
That are gross. Yeah, gross.
Body is gross, and or let's say more raw experience, and we can say, okay, I'm not the body. Yeah, this is not me. This is what. Yeah. And more subtle is I'm the thoughts. But let's say the thoughts are something like second body. And just to know that. So, first I'm this body. No, you're not. Oh, okay. I'm second body, intellect, thoughts, logic.
Logic.
I'm this smart thing here. I'm so smart. Yeah, here, there, this, that, this. No, you are not that. This is intellect. But this is not subject. Just not. Whew.
What's funny is when you say that, that makes perfect sense. That is, the thoughts, the intellect are not the subject. So, I can understand that. And I don't know where the problem lies. What is it? Well, let me give an example. When I say I feel like a separate self, I think that I have volition. That is, I can act freely. I can cause things to happen. I can choose. And I think those are characteristics of a separate self. And I think people have told me that that's not true. Am I right?
Notice that there should be separate self that doesn't have free will. And we say that you are the wholeness. And your desire, movement of hand, this is your manifestation, so effortless.
But not as a separate one.
Yeah. Move left hand. Okay, here it is, this manifestation. Notice that body cannot move, exactly like car cannot
Drive itself.
or to turn this how lights for left, right, or yeah.
But the body can move. I can move my body.
Yes, exactly like you can drive your car. But
Okay.
you are not the car, you are not the body. Exactly, yes.
Yes, you're right. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Who is the I doing the moving? I'm just
the questions. Yeah.
I think I'm just hopelessly confused, I think.
Okay.
Confusion is okay. It's okay.
We are looking at the shift or the relief is coming from this. I'm real. This is not. Feel like
like coming home.
Like coming home. All these stories and surviving a fight. This is not real, but you are real. Just feel that and drop in you right now. What is coming to notice that you are real, but the world is not.
What I notice if I just close my eyes and be, there's presence here.
Nice.
And I don't need thoughts.
Beautiful, yeah.
That's it.
But they keep arising.
Yeah. Well, so what? Let them.
So this is only in the beginning.
Okay.
Внимание тут.
Attention.
Attention is towards you, that you are the only real thing here. And you are holding the whole universe.
And thoughts inevitably follow the experience.
And thoughts can rest.
And when the experience is calmness, peace, contentment, thoughts follow that inevitably. They're following the experience, following beingness, presence.
So when I stop, I can relax and get a sense of being, but I don't have a sense of universality.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
don't have the sense of that I am all of it. I don't have I don't have anything actually. It's just I guess it's just an absence.
Hmm. Absence of what?
Good question.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't know. It's an absence of my connection with the rest of the world, I guess.
Okay, think here. This is very important. Notice that the rest of the world is not real. Just notice, I'm here, home. This is the key, home. Yeah, I'm home. And what is this here? Something is going on. Colors, form, sensation is not real. This is it. This is the shift. Back.
Okay, I think what I need to do is just do what I just did more frequently.
Mhm.
Just, I can stop and just be.
Mhm. Mm.
Thoughts come, but I don't have to follow them.
Mhm.
Yeah. Notice what you should follow. Notice in your experience.
There's nothing here to follow.
Yeah, I want to. This is beautiful guiding for everyone. Let's investigate with eyes closed. Let's play eyes closed. And first, our внимание.
Attention.
Our attention is towards thoughts. Blah 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 blah. Second is towards this. Let's call it blackness. This colorless color. So first is thoughts, then blackness, and now to the light, to this which make thoughts and this blackness to be known. So attention towards us. Ah,
Hmm.
ah, and this feeling of home appear immediately, instant.
Hmm.
Ah. And we cannot, yes?
No, so you're suggesting I put attention on the awareness. I think that's what you're saying.
Uh, so idea invitation is to you to recognize yourself that you are the home. Because if we say awareness, there should be I am here, awareness is here, so I should put my attention to the awareness, but this is towards you. If you are awareness or you are home, or doesn't matter what we can call it. That you are the only real thing here. Ah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm having thoughts like, hey, I'm taking up too much time. Other people who want to share.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very common. It comes like a This is a subtle form of resistance, of holding back.
Yeah, and my
This
experience
is our time.
yeah, my experience is absolutely the same. When I start looking in this way and start coming shame, guilt, fears, memories from the past, and it's coming with a lot with yeah, like an ocean, constant of shits are coming. As if, yeah, body and thoughts are, I don't know, start cleaning from everything because when we put light towards us, and mind say, no, you're something awful. Look there.
Oh, it's
Look
you
different.
you took too much time, too much time.
Yeah.
But you are, I mean, what is happening right now, it's on, like, for all of us. It's not your inquiry. It's for all of us.
Yes.
Mhm.
You mentioned resistance.
Yeah. This is a subtle form of
Yeah.
resistance.
And this is beautiful sign. You're on the
Yeah.
right path.
And to notice that, just to notice that, oh, there is this thought that is saying, oh,
Yes, there is resistance.
what
Yes.
may happen if the resistance is not here?
I don't know. What
Oh,
would
let's see.
happen?
Yeah.
The resistance is here.
Okay, what is the resistance preventing? Can you connect with the resistance very gently, something like as if we are meeting a friend, something like, hey, hello, why are you here? What may happen if you are not? What are you trying to protect me from?
I can't get an intellectual answer, but I get that there is protection going on.
Good. It's always not an intellectual answer. So it's good that you cannot spot an intellectual answer. It's coming from its somatic answer. Yeah. So protection from what? Keep asking. What are you protecting me from? What may happen?
The only answer I get is an intellectual one. What might happen is I might wake up.
Was that it?
I might wake up. That's beautiful.
And why this is dangerous?
And then what?
Why this is dangerous?
Well, this is something that I want, and why am I resisting this? I don't know. What's the
Good question.
what's the fear?
Yeah.
Keep inquiring into that direction. Beautiful. Yeah. Usually when we are close, fear shows up.
Yeah.
Keep asking. Why?
Why? What may happen?
I may wake up and then what?
Just intellectually, I may wake up and realize this whole thing I've been worrying about is all nonsense. Living my life, totally
Good.
well, not good, but totally, yes, totally under a delusion.
Oh, that's just amazing.
You find it funny. I don't know if I do that. Can't you see that would be fearful? Someone came to me and said, hey, you are delusional. You're living under this misapprehension. Your whole life is an illusion. I would be very fearful. I wouldn't, hug that person.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
let me quit it. I mean, I think there may be other people who want.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really on point. Fear comes to protect us from something we know. Not we, but fear protects the known. You know, the life you know with all the shit, all the misery, all the delusion. This is known. We know. Like, this is our life. And we don't know what's going to happen when we wake up. Fear doesn't know. It's
That's
coming.
right. The
Yeah.
fear is the fear of the unknown.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's it. I need to know, I need to understand. And in my knowledge and understanding, there is comfort.
Yes.
Lovely.
But you beautifully saw that I will see that all this is made up. Yes, you
Oh,
know
I don't really see that, though.
Yes. You know that.
you already.
I mean, people have told me that, and I'm willing to believe that. But if I really got that, it would be the end of the story.
Yeah,
course.
exactly.
And
And
you see that, yeah.
the story doesn't disappear. The story is still here, but it is very light. It's considered very lightly. It's not heavy. The
Okay.
story of Luciana is still going on.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. All right. Thank you both. Thank you.
That was lovely, George. Thank you.
What was this Buddha's Sutta? Never hear me.
Heart Sutta,
Heart Sutta.
I think.
Yeah, because we mentioned about the fear. So there is a Buddha's Heart Sutta. Heart. Mhm.
I'm not sure it is heart. I think it's heart.
Yeah. So you can find it in the internet and just to read it because there is a beautifully point towards fear. So just to this will help.
Okay.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Sure,
Thank
that's
you. Thank you.
beautiful. Yeah. Reach out if you want to,
Yeah.
to be in
Okay.
connection. We're here.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Oh, I love that.
Okay. Who wants to share? Just to share.
Yeah, nothing. I'm trying to. Okay.
Yeah, Annabelle.
Hey.
Hi, thank you, George. That was just really beautiful traveling with you there. You could have taken up 2 hours. It would have been beautiful, just saying. Yeah, so just going back to the kind of subject of these selfing mechanisms, and I've been noticing it's like the mind comes in wanting to say that things that are going wrong.
Yeah.
But it feels like there's a lot of awareness that is saying that's not actually, there's nothing wrong. Like it feels almost like, but then and then if I'm not careful, I'm putting thoughts upon thoughts and calling them awareness. Like there's been car crashes and washing machines breaking down and just all these things going on, loads of death around me. I mean, not that that ever stops, does it? But yeah, it's like the mind really wants to come in and say, what are you doing wrong? So I'm kind of it's like a question of what was it you were saying though, Chana? Like when things are like painful, like there might be a pain, it's like the mind's wait, let me just get the words right.
The pain is a sign that
I guess what I'm saying is there hasn't been pain with the apparent bad things going on. I'm like, oh, the car's crashed. Oh, the washing machine's broken down. Okay. Oh, look, I'm hemorrhaging money. Okay. And I've just been really quite flowy with it. Like, but then the mind says, is it a test? Is it testing you to check if you're attached? Or actually, am I out of flow? That's what the mind like wants to come in and analyze on top of it. Like there's a part where it's like, it's all fine. My 5-door car has become a 4-door car because I can't open one of the doors. But does it matter? No, it does not matter.
Yeah.
But there's still a little thought that's like, are you being too chilled out about this, Annabelle? Maybe it's telling you that you're out of flow and you should be taking this more seriously.
Yeah, there is never okay for the mind. There is never gonna be okay for mind.
Of course. It's
And
never
it's
okay.
beautiful to honor that. Again, deep bow to the mind. Deep bow. Oh, my dear mind. Yeah. Always trying to improve the situation.
Yeah, the mind wants to put a script on it, even if it's saying, "Oh, look, everything's falling apart. This must be beautiful." It's either saying it's terrible, or whatever it is, it's wanting to make sense of it. Like it's also saying, "Oh, it must be making space for something new in your life. Things keep falling apart. That must be a good thing as well." But it's still a bloody thought, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That it wants to analyze.
Yeah, and invitation is to, okay, why, to ask mind why I should live in fear
And worry.
and worry, but not in my desires and what make me happy and joyful.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ah.
Yeah. We can work together with the mind.
Mhm.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know what to say really. Um, Maybe there's something about just seeing, like, for example, this car bump that happened last week.
Mhm.
I wasn't paying attention. It was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. I was listening to music. I didn't look in my rearview mirror properly. So maybe that was a good thing. Not that there's any bad, but like, I'd like to be more in attention of what's like more presence.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
The car bit, that the bump is almost immaterial, but just as a little point, like a pointer almost, like, oh yeah, it could be a bit more attention.
Mhm.
Like to be awake to life rather than asleep to life.
Mhm. Yeah,
Right.
my seeing is, so you are God right now. And when we fight against something that already is here, it's just keeping this story in this way, fighting.
Like
And
reinforcing it.
when we are not attached, we are in our truth. We are here to manifest our love, our desires. We're not interested from any scary stories of, oh no, I'm here to manifest love and beauty, and my power is here for that.
Mm.
Because you heard that all this is just mirror. So when God is here, I'm here to manifest my heart. And this is it. And might say, but you should be afraid because of, yeah, this and this happened. And I'm not here to manifest my fears. I'm here to manifest my love and my desires.
Yeah. And it's a bit like was it last week? No, not last week, the week before, when you were talking about reframing words, like how we want to put the label on like the sensation or something like that. Like I was I mean, this is a story maybe, but I was doing lots of yoga, or I was getting into my hips. You could say the body keeps the score and old stuff is moving. And I get that that's all story. But today it's been like, oh my God, there's all this energy. And I could almost see where it could turn into reaction. Like I could be reactive with it. It felt kind of angry and a bit like, what is this energy that's coming through me? But I was, yeah, it's almost like I could see it, maybe a bit like with the car bump. There's a choice of which way you interpret it.
Mhm.
Like is it fear or is it a dancer or something like that you were saying
Yep.
last time?
You can feel that, this is awful. So what is coming just to pass through us? And then to be in our power, and to, if there is a fear, just to remove it. So I'm not here to live in fear. No, I'm God. I can, but can pass.
It's good when energies in the body are moving.
Yeah, and anger is coming to create space and to clean all these shits.
Yeah, for so many of us, there is no connection with this here. We some of us are so much in the head that this here, it's as if it doesn't exist. It's as if, oh no, no, no. What do you mean? Like, no. So to be able to notice and experience and enjoy the energy, that's really nice.
Yeah. This is the beauty, to notice that you are real and this is not. So this is your отпечаток.
Yeah.
Your footprint. You know this guru's feet. Oh, these are your feet only. You are so vast. Some guru said, are you here? I say, no, I'm not here. I'm far, far from here. These are my feet only. So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw a cartoon recently. It was like a hand poking through. There's like all these fingers and they're little characters, and they're all interacting like this is the life here. But you can see that the hand, but you can see there's a whole. That's just, it's like this is reality. These little people that are interacting, but it's just the fingers on the hand, and
yeah, exactly.
yeah, whatever is happening, things feel moving. There's a lot of movement. It's good. Feels good.
Just stay in your truth, in you. I'm the truth here. I'm the reality. Not what happened. No, I am.
This is cutting the selfish mechanisms.
Stop fighting
from the root.
Stop fighting with the
Yeah.
And notice from here that right now, all these colors around you are not real. Just notice I'm here and this here. This is shift. Yeah. Yeah. And you can say, oh, thank you, beautiful colors and forms. Oh, I love you. Look how much love is here to be created for you, to entertain you, to pugali,
to touch you.
to touch you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say, I love you so much. Thank you for this life experience. Yeah. You are God, and this is divinities. Ти просто подарък.
Sending you a gift.
Divinity is sending you a gift.
We could say divinity is sending a gift to
Thank you,
itself.
divinity. Like Ananda Mahima, she's just looking with these eyes from emptiness, God. She said, it is so beautiful. All these sounds, colors, birds. Oh, thank you. My beloved, you're so beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'm really, yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. Thank you, Annabella.
Thank you.
Really good to feel that resonance, that to feel you.
Okay. If someone else wants to share.
Wants to bring something here or wants to share.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah,
please.
Paul, please. But you have to unmute yourself. Ah, yeah, you're muted.
Okay.
No,
Can you
no.
hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Annabelle.
Hey, Paul. So good to see
Hi,
you.
Michael. George. Yeah, both lovely. George, don't worry about taking up too much time because when you talk, it's an inquiry for everybody. So that was very beautiful what you went through. Yeah. So what's been happening here? I've just spent 5 weeks backpacking around Asia with my son. And so such a beautiful experience, and I've done more inquiry and deep investigation than ever before, and so many sort of like lovely deep insights really. I'm feeling this vastness and this expansion more and more so the expansive feelings, the feelings that I'm really not this separate self, I'm something more vast, is becoming more common to me, and the identifications are getting less and less, but they're still very much there. And I've noticed a few things. So for example, when I'm observing the mind, the mind, the ego, whatever what you want to call it, it's actually in the past. It's slightly in the past. So experience happens, and then the mind claims it like I've done it.
Yeah.
So when you observe it, it's like, no, I'm seeing, I'm moving the hand, I'm doing it. But actually, when you observe the mind, it's slightly in the past. Experience just is happening, and then the mind claims it just afterwards.
Absolutely.
And that was a deep insight, and it's actually lovely. So that's sort of like still processing through on that. But what I also noticed is, and I went 5 different countries in 5 different weeks, some beautiful places, Vietnam and Bali and Laos and Thailand and all these places. And what I noticed is that when I'm watching the mind or watching the ego, as it were, it gets really agitated when it's put under pressure. So you mentioned, Luciano, about you had to fill in a form, in America, etc., like that. Well, actually, backpacking, when you're jumping in and you've got to fill in visas, and it's planes, trains, automobiles, airports, taxis, hotels, and then planning things and all that. And the ego was getting really, really agitated over these things. Now, within that observing, I was catching it at the point. So for the most part, I wasn't getting identified with it. I was watching the mind, the ego at play during this period, and also during the good periods. So for example, I would be on a beautiful sun-drenched beach or whatever, beautiful sea. And I could clearly see that the mind, the ego, was not happy with the present moment. It wanted to change something about it. Oh, I'm not comfortable, or, you know, I'm in the shade and I should be in the sun. I'm in the sun and it's slightly too hot. I need to be in the shade. Do you know what I mean? There was always something not quite right with the present moment within the mind. Not always. So on one hand, I was experiencing a beautiful situation, but on the other hand, I could see the ego sort of like complaining a little bit about the present moment and wanted to change a little aspect of it. And I suppose the question is that, but by the way, I was catching it, a lot of observations, so I wasn't for the most part identifying with that, but I could see it clearly, the action of what it was doing. And I suppose the question is that we said that the self, the ego, the separate self doesn't exist, yet we can hear the voice. I can hear this voice that pretends to be me. That's the thing is about it, is it's pretend. I'm observing this voice, and this, if this voice was a separate person to me, for example, just as an example, who wanted to, who I could see as another separate person, but was trying to help, but was thinking, no, I'm you, and I'm pretending to be you. I would look at this person and think, you're a little bit mad, but I'd have compassion for it. And this is what this is what I do now with the voice in my mind.
Compassion.
That you're a little bit crazy, but you actually think that you're me. And I can see that. I can see that clearly. But the times that when I do get identified, with this crazy madman inside, you know. And it usually happens in moments when there's pressure. It usually happens in moments when it's quiet now. For the most part, I know I'm in tune with the vastness, the expansion, but it's usually on a pressure situation where that identification happens. And I suppose the question, like I said, is if there is no ego, so what is this? What is this voice in my head that's pretending to be me? What is that?
Yeah. Beautiful, Paul.
Thank you.
Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, well, I would reply. I would love to reply with another question. So my question would be, the reply would be, oh, I'm curious, what is that is knowing the voice that is not real, the real?
Yeah, well, I mean, when I look within, I'm comfortable now with saying that I don't really know who I am.
Beautiful.
There's an unknown there. I don't have to say, for example, that I am awareness or I am this. You actually said it, you know, about 10 minutes ago, Lubo. I think sometimes if you label yourself as awareness or label yourself for that, it's just another label. When I look and I say, who am I? Or do the investigation around that, I just come to the unknown. I just get to the unknown, and it gets more deeper and it gets more vast. It's ever deepening. And it's just when I ask myself this question, when I say I, what am I referring to? And I used to say the body, and I used to say the mind, and I used to say awareness, and I used to say consciousness. But there's actually no words to put on that.
Right.
There's nothing. There's just that ever deepening unknowing that's going in there. So I'm getting to a place where I'm more comfortable to say, I don't know. And I'm happy with that. I'm happy with going into the unknown, into the mystery.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, because what we are has no name. We can call it with many names, but there is no name.
Yeah.
All names are pointing to that. Yeah, I'm so so touched by this deep bowing or acknowledging the narrative. Like it's like a crazy friend, crazy one.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
it is deluded somehow. It's
Yeah.
deluded.
But I've come to notice, Luciano, that it's in its deluded way, it is actually trying to help.
Absolutely, always. This is always due to care. Always.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
deep gratitude to mind for that, for the narrative. Always.
Yeah.
No matter how
Yeah.
harsh it is, how judgmental, how yeah, it's because it wants to help.
That's right.
Yeah, and to shift the mind and to take it from the ego, because ego is something imagined that owns
The mind, this beautiful tool, beautiful instrument.
and just to honor this narrative.
Yeah, you're free with that. This is free also.
I'm not afraid from you, so okay. And mind is free from
And also open and curious, and it's
cured. Yeah.
it's doing amazing job actually. All this, like, we can constantly thank this part that is making all the, like, you share that you traveled 5 countries for 5 weeks. You know how much work is that for this friend here? We can say
Exactly.
good job, good job,
Exactly. Exactly.
good job.
But in the past, when I first started the search, I thought the ego was the enemy. I thought the ego was, was like that, and it's actually a beautiful but delusional friend. To be sort of like comforted, actually, but actually to be seen through, you've got to see it as that. You can't take it to be true. You can't take what it's saying because it does actually think that it's you. That's the issue that I've seemed to be. It does actually 1,000% is convinced that it's you, and that's where, in my view, the delusion and the illusion lies.
Yeah. Yeah. When we approach with love and devotion or gratitude, and things are shifting by love.
Yeah, and I think that what you've trained us to do is just to keep looking. I wrote down about 12 months ago when I first joined your channel. I used to write down loads of notes, and I'm going to start writing again. And I brought them abroad with me. And when because I didn't bring any, I had the Power of Now book, and then I was just and I'm trying to get my son into this as well. And I was reading the notes that you were saying 12 months ago, and they're so relevant now. And they've took on a really deeper meaning to me. So yeah, thank you for what you're doing on this channel. It really does mean a lot. And I think with your learning, you can hear the same message or you can read the same book, but the deeper you go, you get a more in-depth meaning. So I've read The Power Now 20 times, and every time I read it, I pick up something new. I was like, was that really in there? I've never, a sentence will jump out at me, and I'm thinking, oh my God, that it's all that answer to the question has always been there, but I wasn't at that stage to really pick up that particular message. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and also I want to share something that all this effort creates illusion that there is something this me, this ego is something real and we should fight, and this mind we should fight. So there is no me. Me is idea. When we born, someone told you, hey, you are Paul, you're a little boy, you are my boy. And this is it. And now you say what Paul means. And you share, I don't know.
I don't know what am I.
And this is,
That's it.
that's it. And now say, but there is from my childhood a lot of fear, projections. Yeah, and we can play with that. It's not a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
This awakening thing is not a big deal.
Yeah. For the ego is, now we go awaken it now. Long path. It's no, you imagine it. End of story.
Yeah.
And now
Now just life, enjoy.
let's see. Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Paul. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Glad to be back. Thank you.
Glad to have you. Glad to be together.
Mm.
Yeah, in a way, yeah, we are never apart. Yeah. If someone wants to share, Michael maybe, or Christy, just if easy.
Feel invited.
Yeah, feel him. Yeah, just not. It's not necessary if you don't want to. It's perfectly fine. Also.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael.
I'll just say thank you for both shares, because I really travelled with you there, George. So take up as much time as you like. That was beautiful. I felt it all the way. And Paul, love that too, the madness of the mind. But that feeling, that vastness and that place, it's just, I really felt it this today. So thank you, Luchana and Lubo. And it is, for me, it is very much bringing, like, I have the separation between there and here. So I like the two, an imaginary separation between there and here. And so it's really helping to anchor it here as well, and recognize it as a gift and as a story. But I really felt that today. So thank you very much.
Oh.
Thank you, Michael.
Oh.
So beautiful to share this with you, to be together, feeling.
I've just been following along and seeing what arises, and
Sure.
so for me, I've been working on, because I had a deep awakening when I was younger, like a teenager and stuff, and I misunderstood a lot of things because I'd never heard of awakening. And so today, I was just remembering that when there's not a sense of a person here, but it feels like you're everyone, somehow there's also this sense of like being alone. And so my thinking really misunderstood that. So it's just it was just sort of this just a lot of times back then, my experience, I just decided it was like a tapestry, like I'm everything, like I'm my thoughts, I'm the body, I'm like the people, but somehow, like, I didn't understand that, like, if you're everything, like, it means you're one, sort of, and you're kind of alone. My thinking was like, oh, you're just alone. And, as a teenager, I was like, oh, I'm a dark little rock on a beach or something. But, so just making connections for my thinking to, like, because a lot of times now, like, as I clean these things up, it's like my thinking gets resolved and then it lays down.
Yeah, exactly. This is how it works. Yeah, thoughts follow the experience. They also they want the best for God. We are always the best. Only the best. I'm
it's
so
totally,
by this, like the aloneness that you share. And yeah, we have only ourselves, and that's amazing. And we divide seemingly ourselves to other in order to experience relationship, connection. Yeah, that isn't that amazing?
yeah, it sort of feels like there's this viewpoint that like zooms like big and small, and like it's fine wherever I find myself. Just, you know, it helps to have some recognition that like now I'm small, you know, now the viewpoint is small and now the viewpoint is big, and not to build stuff up.
Yeah.
But it's fine if stuff does get built up. I mean, it might hurt, but I'm cleaning up now, so it's fine.
Yeah. Thoughts didn't know. That's why they claim that is, yeah, you are alone here. They just didn't know.
A lot of times when as I clean stuff up, it just feels like my thoughts like become integrated with something bigger. Oh, and that's fine. It's also fine to not be thoughts at all, but it's fine if they're integrated. So
Yeah, they shift. This energy is shifting also. It's changing. Yeah, we can all confirm that from experience that they are changing. Like you said, integrate. Something is being integrated, and then another possibility is seen, or something arises.
finding the sort of noticing that there's permission everywhere to be whatever is in the moment. You know, because when I was younger, I wanted to stabilize somewhere, like because it looked like other people do, or I assumed that like as you get older, you become a certain way or stabilize. And that just is never my experience. So it's like more like stabilizing in constant change. So
Yeah.
What is the story around this to stabilizing? That there's something should be stabilized, or you are not stable, or how? What is the story?
I think I think that was actually just safety. I think I was just confused about safety.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Good. Very good. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is wonderful that you notice that there is such stories going on around safety, around this, around that. And you can hug or just, what a cozy story to be safe. Oh, so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Oh,
To stabilize. That's
let's meet this energy. Yeah. This is coming from our childhood. You are God, you are eternal. You cannot not survive. It's meaningless, but just to honor this energy. You can notice how much energy is there.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Christy. Thank you for just for this openness and it's like we somehow set to ourselves a scary story and then we start believing that story. It's very weird.
And we can notice that our mnemonic
Attention
is in front of the eyes. What is going on here? But because this is our dream, it's disappear from here. So
so we are creating that.
we cannot find
so
security here. It's we can rest. Just this feeling of home.
And okayness.
This is secure here. And this start manifesting here. Oh, this is love. Nothing scary. And you can feel this energy is coming like a projection. But in the past or something bad will happen. Yeah. For me, it's very helpful. Let's say a picture of Ramana or Ananda Mahima, just to notice how they are seeing these big eyes, and when this fear is coming, just to like have it this image to appear, like oh my dear, just a dreaming, just nothing scary.
Like Christy mentioned Arunachala.
Yeah,
it's like vast and stable.
Vast and stable. This is coming, but Arunachala here, and again home. Yeah, just to pass through us, as if we're in a roller coaster or Disneyland and something. And again, and living in us.
Yeah.
Oh, Diana.
Much love. We are in the end. Yeah, she said bye. Yeah, we are in the end. It's almost, it's 7:30 here. What to say? Deep gratitude to all sages here, to all wise ones, all gods and goddess.
Yeah.
And again, most of you know, just for George again saying that there is a meeting not almost every week. If there isn't, sometimes there isn't, rare. We send them in advance.
Yeah, every Thursday we have a meeting.
Yeah, this is the link. Yeah, you can email me and to ask me to put you in the mailing list also.
If you want.
If you want, yeah. Definitely.
Okay, guys. So much.
Is it the same link?
Yeah, it's the same link. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Bye, Christy.
Bye.